Look at that highlight, y'all. It looks cute, don't it? Oh. Oh. Hello everyone, my name is Isabela Contreras and I just want to welcome you back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the very first thing that I did after I got engaged to my husband now. The first thing that we really wanted to focus on was we knew that we wanted to get married by the church. And it was really important for him to get married through the church because he really wanted his grandparents to be there. Unfortunately, they weren't able to make it, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about that. But pretty much we went to the church, and I'm Catholic and he's Catholic as well, but unfortunately when it was time for me to do my confirmation many years ago, I wasn't able to do it, so therefore I haven't gotten confirmed yet. So it was kind of a little hard as far as like my part, because he has all his sacraments and I didn't, but we were able to find a church that would marry us, and at least me, without having my confirmation done. So that was really great. So it was a really good opportunity for us to get married at this church called St. Michael's the Archangel in Garland, Texas. And they were wonderful. They were very nice to begin with. It was wonderful. We had a very wonderful experience, and I think that it helped us a lot because there's a lot of work. It's a lot of work as far as getting married through the church. They expect a lot from you, and one of the requirements was we had to take marital classes. We had a set of sponsors that we would have to meet with once a week for, I believe it was 6 consecutive Mondays, and then they gave us a certificate to let us know, okay, they're ready to get married, they're in it for good. And pretty much these classes were so in depth. Oh my god, like they have you talk about the deepest things that you can think about, that to make sure that you're ready to get married, to make sure you're on that next step, you know. And I think it really helped us. It helped you talk about everything that's happened in your relationship. They ask you about things that you wouldn't even think that they're going to ask you, and you know they're going to ask you about money, your financial status. They ask you about a lot of things. Like it was. And then they make you take quizzes as well. So basically, like, you take exams separately, answer them on your own, and then they take them. And then if we disagreed on a question, we would have to say why would we disagree with that. We have to explain ourselves and then try to come to an agreement, or try to agree or disagree together. And I think that was really important because we had dated for about 5 years. I'm sorry, make that 6. We actually, our anniversary was January 11th. We would have been dating for 7 years. So we dated for 6 years. So among those 6 years, I think we learned a lot from each other. We went through ups and downs. We went through so much that when it was time for us to take these exams and the questions that were asked, we pretty much had already been gone through them and we overcame them. So I think that that's really important as a couple, that you talk about everything and anything, no matter what, and you try to find a solution for it. Because taking these classes were really great, and it helped you communicate better. It helps you communicate better with your partner, much more than you already have. Because you think like, oh, I have a good relationship, oh, I know my spouse, like I know them. But then it comes down to those questions, and like one of you can disagree and one of you can agree, and it's like, oh, what's going on here? And that's when you take the time to talk about it and see, you know, their side, and then, you know, try to come together as one. Because when you get married, you're gonna be one person. So I thought that was really cool. And I love my sponsors. They were so laid back. They were so nice. Like at the end of our last session, they cooked for us, and we were able to meet some of their we were able to meet their son, who had gotten married too recently, and it was really awesome. It was a really cool experience, I think. So definitely, if you're Catholic and you're thinking about getting married through the church, I don't know that every church will require it. I know ours did, but just a heads up, if they offer those classes, take advantage of them. It's really going to help you in the long run. Otherwise, I think I would have just gotten married like in, like, you know, by someone, like a pastor or someone, that if I had chosen that venue with the ceremony and the venue in the same place, I think I would have done that. But ours was different. It was church, and then we had a separate venue, so I think it was really amazing. So yeah, that was my experience as far as church. So stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for watching.